To participate fully in life, everyone needs a clear understanding of how to look after their money. University or work, pay-as-you-go or contract, spend today or save for the future. Financial capability is all about having the skills to manage money in the real world.
Personal finance education is a key area of life. Children need to know how to manage their money. They need to be able to make wise decisions as to how they spend it, whether they save, whether they spend, what they spend it on.
And because everybody's financial circumstances are different, a one-size-fits-all approach is never going to work. Instead, we need to pass on the knowledge, skills and confidence to ask the right questions, which will lead to well-informed, sensible decision-making, appropriate to an individual's financial circumstances.
I think personal finance education is necessary for everyone really, because it's something that everyone encounters in their life, whatever you do.
You get your own house and everything, and then you have to pay your bills and everything.
PFEG is the UK's leading finance education charity. We believe that finance education should start from an early age, in schools and educational environments, and should include an understanding of how money affects feelings and personal well-being. We know that children are interacting with money issues earlier and earlier, like mobile phones and buying online. In order to prepare them for adult life and help them to participate and flourish in our society, we must give all young people access to finance education. To strengthen our economy, we need informed, responsible and educated consumers. Personal finance education is most effective when delivered as a planned programme of learning opportunities and experiences designed to increase the financial capability of all pupils from every social and cultural background.
I think it would be a good thing to be taught in school as part of the curriculum from a very young age, to make sure we actually to raise awareness that there are a lot of problems with money and that we need to steer clear of them.
At PFEG, we believe that almost any area of the curriculum can be enriched by real-life learning about money.
Focus days are good, but I think if it was part of the curriculum, then it wouldn't just be like something that we see on one day and we think about it for maybe a while, maybe a whole month or something, but it's something that is with us all the time, so we definitely will remember and it will be something we do have knowledge about.
Subjects like personal, social, health and economic education, PSHEE, and maths are natural homes for finance education, but citizenship, careers education, enterprise and work-related learning also have a critical part to play. We know that finance education lends itself to creative teaching. Primary schools in particular can benefit from introducing money into a variety of themes.
I bought a big shoebox in from home, we stuck it on the wall and the children have absolutely loved it, and they won't tell each other their PIN numbers. Even though their numbers don't work, they won't tell each other their PIN numbers, so that's really sweet. So it's worked really well and they absolutely love popping their card in and getting the money out. It's been really good.
Why not transform a project about the Romans by including topics on currency, cost of living then and now, the rich and the poor? At secondary level, you can increase engagement by using real-life scenarios. For example, you can contextualize algebra, data handling, and develop problem-solving skills by basing a lesson around buying and running a car. Or take it a step further and creatively engage pupils through cross-curricular or whole-school activities. Get them involved in planning a school party or disco. They can look at the catering and decorations in design and technology, advertising in ICT, and profit margins in maths. The possibilities are endless.
I know what money is.
I've found that music has really enhanced my teaching of money. Once I found out what they knew, we also then started to talk about what do they want to know. I got them to put down their ideas, mind map them. I got them started by playing a few bars and doing a chorus, and they were able to write the rest of the lyrics, taking what they knew and designing, I think, quite a nice little tune.
And don't forget the personal and emotional aspects of finance education, such as increasing confidence in decision-making and questioning, understanding consequences, and what influences spending.
Money isn't about spending, it's about like thinking about what things you could do with it instead of like buying toys and stuff.
Teaching about money needn't be daunting, nor be an entire role in itself. So, regardless of the subject or the age group you work with, start small. Begin by dropping a little finance education into what you're already teaching. Begin with research. How much do they know already? What do they need to know at this age? And what finance education is your school currently delivering? Next, decide on what you're going to do. What do you want to achieve? How are you going to do it? How will you measure it? How will they learn best? What resources are you going to need? Take a look at the resources area of PFEG's website. Would some free PFEG consultancy support be helpful?
It's really boosted my own personal confidence now, and I feel that I can now carry that on in my teaching practice, and I know where to access resources and if needed where to get support, and I think that's really important that you have that in your little toolbox as a teacher.
Then give it a whirl, and remember that the highest impact finance education happens in engaging learning environments through a mix of audio, visual and practical teaching methods. The real-life context of money brilliantly lends itself to these diverse styles of teaching and provides an ideal platform to develop problem-solving and team-working skills appropriate to the age and environment of the learners.
They want to learn through a variety of active learning strategies, and not just to sit and listen or sit and work through textbooks or worksheets, but actually that they want active debate, they want the role play.
And finally, assess the impact. What have they learned? How did they respond?
I'm hoping that by the end of this time next year, every class will have its own scheme of work that incorporates money, not just in a mathematical side, but in a more holistic approach, so that they're actually thinking about money and the importance of money. And I think in this climate, I think that's probably quite important.
I was very heartened by how excited young people were about money and a lot of the positive aspects of money, and being able to earn and save and share money and so on. But equally, there were a lot of anxieties about debt and student life and taxes and that sort of thing.
Once you begin, we're sure you'll discover how simple and rewarding it is to build finance education into your teaching. PFEG's vision is a society in which all children and young people have the skills, knowledge and confidence to manage their money well, now and in the future. We're here to support you by providing expert advice and high-quality educational resources that will engage and inspire. PFEG's work is underpinned by both government policy and independent reviews affirming the need for personal finance education. PFEG campaigns for consistent, quality personal finance education for children and young people across the UK, and shares its expert knowledge of personal finance education to influence education policy. PFEG has already trained over 10,000 teachers to teach money matters with confidence, enabling them to transform and embed personal finance across the school curriculum. PFEG's expert education consultants have provided one-to-one bespoke consultancy to thousands of schools, and we're available to help you today through our free advisory service.
They trained us, we train the schools, and therefore it's something that is actively working within a school rather than it being just the person that comes in for a day every now and again.
PFEG also runs a number of projects and programmes, including a volunteering scheme and the national My Money Week, a fantastic way to raise the profile of finance education in your school. So, whether your students are 4 or 19, PFEG has a wealth of free, tried and trusted resources available at pfeg.org.
By working with PFEG, we're able to make sure that we're confident in what we're delivering, that we have the tools and the resources necessary to make a really good job of that.
Scores of resources, searchable by keyword, by curriculum area, by financial theme and by age range. So, if you're looking for finance education resources, support, tools and guidance, look no further. They're all linked to the curriculum and have successfully been used in schools. And look out for the PFEG quality mark. It's our guarantee that a resource really works. PFEG is a charity that exists to provide free knowledge, free resources and free support for anyone teaching children and young people about money. So, if we can help, please don't hesitate to get in touch.
The activities in My Money Week have been fantastic. It's brought a sense of enjoyment, great sense of fun to a really important area of the curriculum, and the resources that we use from PFEG have been fantastic.
I think for me that is the most important thing, that these resources and this support is relevant and they're ongoing, and it's just absolutely fantastic.
Because when it comes to teaching about money, PFEG could be your biggest asset.